Quick question. Have you ever had a desire to date a parent? Ever look at your mom or dad and think,
if I was just 30 years older with a passion for clipping coupons?
Of course, I'm not talking to you. You would never think such a disgusting thing. I'm talking to the subconscious you, that version of you deep down on the inside. Yes, you. Hi. Okay. Are you secretly looking for the reincarnate of your parent?
That's great. You must freeze to death though. Look, you're freezing right now. Do you want my jacket? What do you call cheese that's not yours?
What?
Nacho cheese. I'm kidding, of course.
No. I like the sense of humor. I do. It's the sarcasm is what my family does. The sarcasm and the puns. And I was gonna be an interpreter. That was my plan.
Bless your heart.
Yeah, thank you.
The Oedipus and Electra complex is a notion that all children go through a stage of repressed sexual and romantic desire for their parent, i.e. son has a crush on their mother. And while at first that seems disgusting and illegal and wrong and awful, when you think about it, it isn't all that crazy.
Mind if I snack? It says me hungry.
No, absolutely. You need to cook something. Fine.
Who can say no? A little bit of chocolate in there too?
I don't really like raisins.
What about butterscotch?
As a child, your parent is your window into intimacy. You rely on them for everything from survival to guidance to friendship, entertainment. They're in essence your better half, which is why Freud and Francois Duquesne, who wrote The Sexual Bond, refer to this child-parent thing as the deepest romantic repression known to man.
Within the family, the opposite sexes live close together in surroundings that are particularly favorable to the awakening of erotic impulses. Both sexes offer color, movement, odor, and form that are likely to set in motion the whole cycle of sexual behavior.
Have I lost you guys yet? No? We still cool? Good. Okay, so moving on to less creepy ways of putting this, psychotherapist Elaine Savage did an extensive study to find out why people tend to marry somebody who's a lot like their parent.
When you grow up familiar with a certain type of person, you then become attracted to that same type of person because it's comfortable. And that's what people mean when they meet a potential partner and they think that they've known them their entire life.
I say all this to say that it is completely natural if you find yourself looking for qualities in a partner that are very similar to those of your parents. Now, personally for me, when I'm researching or getting to know somebody, I love to learn about their family dynamic. That is your opportunity to say, okay, how did you experience love? How do you want to experience love? And what does intimacy mean to you from the ground level up? Because that base example ends up being the most influential one. Now, let's just be honest. There are some things about my dad in particular that I'm not looking for in a partner.
Being a parent is hard. In order to be a good parent, you have to be an asshole. So if you're gonna be a parent, you'll be prepared to be an asshole. If you're not prepared to be an asshole and you want to be their friend, you're not gonna like them. So your children can either hate you when they're young and like you when they're adults, or the other way. You didn't like me much growing up, did you?
No, I didn't.
No, I was an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But then there are absolutely others that I'm happy to claim on my list.
It's about living the life that you want, not living the life we prescribe for you. And that's how I've always told you, I don't have the answers. I don't have the answers for myself, certainly not for you. I make mistakes every day. Even with all my knowledge, I make bad decisions. And so I don't expect you not to do the same.
So I was curious to know if there's any truth to the Oedipus complex. If I went on a first date with somebody and researched their parent and tried my best to mirror qualities like their parent, would they find themselves feeling very drawn to me and closer than usual and not really know why? So I tested it out and I went on a date with an app developer named Grant, and I transformed myself into his middle-aged Jewish white mother. It was a really funny and interesting time. If you guys want to see how it all went down and if he in fact did find himself deeply drawn to the bosom of mother, you have to go to Fullscreen to watch it. Now, Fullscreen is a streaming service just like Netflix or Hulu, except for the fact that they really focus on giving original shows to digital creators like myself, Shay Mitchell, Tim DeLaGhetto, to name a few. It's a really dope service, and best of all, if you are an AT&T customer, you get 1 year for free $99. That's free if you don't speak that language, and everybody else gets 1 week for free. So if you go to youtube.com/Shan Boody. That is my link. You can go and watch all of season 1 right now, plus pretty much half of season 2, plus of course watch this episode because yo, it's hilarious.
So this was kind of a social experiment. Shannon was in some ways trying to be a little like your mother.
Alright, so final thought from you guys now. Could somebody actually make an intimate bond with you by researching and then mimicking your parent? Second question to that, so we can cleanse our palate right now. What is one quality your parent has that you are not looking for in a romantic partner?
I get it, girl. Oh yeah, I get it, girl. Yeah, I get it, girl. Oh. And if you don't know, get it, girl. Oh. Yeah, I get it, girl.